Hello, lovely folks. Welcome in, everybody, to this wonderful Wednesday. I hope you guys are all doing well tonight. Well, on this wonderful Wednesday, lots of W's for you. Just every W, all of them available for your W uses. First things first. I know that you're looking plum, but you were the first viewer to redeem first, so feel free to pat yourself on the back because you have earned it. And also, Plum, thank you for redeeming word of the stream, Moosh. I love it, and I'm gonna fix cause this moosh, not the same moosh. We gotta fix the moosh so that it's the right moosh. Anyway, welcome in everybody. Hello SNK. I hope y'all are having a wonderful week. I am playing Windwaker on Windwaker Wednesday, on Wonderful Windwaker Wednesday. There's so many W's going on, folks. And for optimal jokes, Plum, anytime you redeem word of the stream and the word is moosh, I will erase my entire chalkboard and I will rewrite it because that is what word of the stream is for. And if you don't get to awkwardly sit here while I write things on my chalkboard, what even is the point of anything? I also somewhat italicized it just for humor. So those things away. Bam. Moosh. Thank you again, Plum, for that redemption. Ta-da! New word of the stream. New word of the stream. That's fine. Everything's great. Oh, lack of thoughts. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, Plum. I hope that you're able to find some way to have some headache help, whether that be like ibuprofen or resting your eyes or turning out lights or whatever works for you. I'm sorry to hear that you have a headache and that it's rough. I have had a very interesting last couple of days at work. I definitely am feeling like I'm trying to do 3 different jobs simultaneously, which is a little stressful. But one of the jobs that I'm doing is I'm training somebody new to hopefully alleviate one chunk of my responsibilities so that I don't have to think about those ones so much anymore. And that's real nice. That being said, everything is on fire. It's always on fire. And so we're just gonna go beat up some things. So if you were here last week, you probably remember this room. I came into this room to get that chest at the far end over there, and my map. Let me see if I can show you guys this. We'll see. Yeah. So my map there is pretty clear that there's supposed to be another chest in this room. Right about here. So the only thing that I can think, is that I'm gonna have to destroy all of these things. I absolutely hate fighting floor masters. And so if you were here last week, you know that I killed all but one, and then the last one caught me and threw me into another room. And that was extremely annoying. Oh, I get it. It was reaching for a skull. I'm fascinated. Okay, so let's destroy any skulls within reach before we... Ah! Goodness me. This one is terrifying. I don't love it. Ah. These guys are being super crazy. I don't know if there's a safer way to fight them is the thing. I really do not know. I remember for these guys, I didn't like the idea of aggroing multiples at once. Okay. Lovely. We're getting there. getting there. Oh, I hate it when they like kind of appear in a way that's like reaching for me. It makes it very tricky for me emotionally. So this is the dude that got me last time. So I just didn't get enough hits on him fast enough. Yeah, there we go. I couldn't think what else I would need to do in this room. Because it's not like there were secret switches or anything. Like, it was foggy when I first stepped in here, but opening that chest is what cleared the fog. And so, like, it can't have been that. Ugh. I don't like fighting floor masters. I mean, I do like them better than wall masters, I think, but mostly I just think I find the combat system in Windwaker a little bit friendlier. Ooh, we got ourselves another map. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait till I'm outside the dungeon before I fix that. Oopsies. Okay. So good news is Medli was just chilling here the whole time. And like, we're fine. We're fine. So we've cleared out floor 1. Interesting. Floor 2, I've got a couple more rooms to go, and then there's a whole floor 3 I'm gonna have to deal with. Do I have a key? I do have a key. Well, that's very convenient. I mean, I could go this way. Or I could go that way. It makes you wonder. I'm looking at the map right now, and these 2 doors actually lead to the same room. It's like, that's got a hallway that like loops around to the room that this door leads into. And that certainly makes me curious as to like which way I'm supposed to go in first. Do I need Medli? Like, I could open this. I could look. I could maybe leave. Oh, yes, fascinating. I see, I see. So there's stuff that needs to be destroyed in that room, but I haven't got any light to do it. I do have Medli. She always goes to the spawn point, so she's chilling over there. I do have 2 mirrors in this room. I don't think this is the light I'm supposed to use. I think I'm gonna have to find a different light. I might leave her here for a minute. Interesting. I hate everything? What on earth? Fascinating. That actually, like, clears things. Oops. Not enough, but we'll get there. Settle down, Beavis!
Hello there! Thanks for redeeming Toad! And welcome!
How are you doing this wonderful Wednesday? I hope I didn't overload my mic that time. Okay. I got one of them. For no reason other than because I could. But this is an interesting problem because there's definitely another floor master here, and I'm not going to be able to fight him if I step in the... Oh, see? Stepped in the thing. Well, fine then. Maybe I'm just supposed to run. Well, at least Medli is safely somewhere else right now. I'm just gonna run. This is fine. I don't really need weapons anyway. I'm all good. One presumes that I want to put that in its spot. One presumes also that I want to hit this with a hammer. Sorry, what just laughed at me? Something just laughed at me and I hate that. Absolute. I am so, like, freaked out by the spooky dungeons chat. I always am. Nope. This one. And this is no different. I am utterly terrified by the spook. Oh, that was the thing that laughed. Okay, one of the skulls is a bubble. Lovely to know about that now. Absolutely fabulous. Okay, got a bunch of hits in. I'm gonna destroy this guy too. I am. I am. I'm just like so anti-floor master at this point. Sure, I'll take some arrows, why not? Actually, the leaf is pretty good for bubbles. I don't love that that flag looked like it was moving. Oh yeah, great. They do in fact both look like they're moving. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. The atmosphere in this is terrifying. Alright, Medli, I will in fact bring you with me because I don't know what I need you for. Go that way. Thanks, girl. At least she's trying. She can stay here, though. Is that the only one? Nope, there's another one over there. Oh, and there's some of these lantern dudes. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Go this way. Come on. Can't, like, do anything. Uh-oh. This guy got me. Oh, and then I exorcised him. Oh, well, well, well. Very nice. There was a lot more going on in this room than what it first appeared to be. Like, I heard the one bubble and I was like, oh, how lovely. They're letting me know. Deal with that later. Do I need... Okay. That angle on this is very annoying. Okay. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do, Medli. Could you please stop speaking and face in the direction in which I left you? Do you see that, chat? She literally... Okay. Nope. This is not gonna work. Girl, you're frustrating me. So we're gonna do this the ridiculous way. I'm gonna set her, and then I'm gonna ask her not to move. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. It's because she holds her instrument straight out in front of her, and Link's shield is, like, to the side. So hopefully that will get me the angle that I need. Either way, I will take these things. Yep, okay. That'll work. Thanks, Medli. Very interesting. I feel like that room should have been possible, even without her. It's an interesting symbol above that door. The other doors have not had symbols above them. I am very worried that I'm going to have to fight a bunch of things through here. Oh well. Yup. Sorry, Medli. I absolutely stabbed you, and I do apologize for that. Unfortunately, you were in my way. Well, I was trying to murder a bat, so really, a bunch of these, at least one of these is going to be that dude. Great. Love it. Ugh! It's an eye contact thing. If I can't sneak up on them fast enough, they get me, and I have to listen. Oh, we'll take the money. This one? Yeah, that one. Oh. Dang. It really is the eye contact. Oh well. Very ridiculous. I just get so frightened, chat, when things are spooky. Wow, all that for money? Super not worth. Gotta be at least one more. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Huh! Okay. Yeah, I'll fight one of these guys again. Fascinating. There it is. Got him. I do love these giant weapons. So that's not a redead, at least. Yeah. Okay. I prefer that to another redead. I'll take it. I would much rather have the trickier enemy than the one that screams at me. Alright, Medli, have you forgiven me for definitely attacking you? Because I am a little bit sorry about that. Not very sorry, but a little bit sorry about that. Do you think you would mind maybe playing some music? It's dangerous to go alone. Stay in the basement where it's definitely safe and nothing creepy is hiding. Absolutely. There is nothing creepy whatsoever about this entire dungeon except for the fact that every room has been creepy. Hi, Poison Deathrock. How are you? Thanks, Medli. M is for Medli, chat. It's not, but I can pretend that it is. Okay. Oh, fun. Not at all terrifying. Um. 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 Alright, well. Really hope that's close enough and that I don't have to try throwing it. Good, that is close enough. Fabulous! I was wondering if I was ever going to find another pot. So I do think I can make it to the boss from here, but I don't have the boss key, and so that's why I have to explore that awfulness, apparently. I don't know if I need Medli or not. It's an awful thing to say. Okay. Well, let's bring her anyway, I suppose. I can't make her climb this, though. This is the tricky thing. Kate Bloomer! Oh no, you have rapidly melting ice cream. You're going to have to hurry. Be fast? You're gonna have to eat that ice cream faster than Sonic. What flavor of ice cream, actually? Not too fast. Just tell me what flavor. I want to know. Okay. Ooh, black cherry. Yum. That's a classic. My grandpa used to love that one. We always would get black cherry only when he was coming for a visit. And then we would get to eat the rest of the tub because he would only have one bowl. Obviously, this is what I remember. You're in pain. You haven't been able to get the tooth fixed yet. Ugh. That's very unfortunate. Oh, well, I am pleased to be able to entertain you. Trying to decide if I'm bringing my annoying sidekick or if I'm gonna leave her here. Come back and get her if I need her. Because I don't know how to get her back up. If I take her down this, I don't know how to get her up again. So I'm thinking of just leaving her. And seeing whether or not I'm able to do the basement on my own. I'll probably regret this. I might need a second mirror. If so, we'll figure it out. Obviously. Thank you for that close-up link. Love it. Uh-oh. Yep. This definitely feels like something... Ooh. Yeah. I need her to stand on the switch, I think. Okay. Well then. There's got to be a way to get her back up then. I don't know what it is. Maybe it won't matter. With the yellow lipstick / also the yellow blips ? Question mark. What is a beak? Actually, even more terrifying question. Do geese have lips? Technically? Let go, please. And of course she went all the way to the top of the stairs. Medli. Medli girl. Medli. Wow. I'm glad that you stuck the landing there, Medli. Oh, come on, girl. Seriously? Okay. The only girl who can do the duck pout naturally. Yes. Okay, so I'm apparently gonna have to command prompt and fly. So we will start with that. Does it stay open if I leave? Good. Because I do also see 2 eyes. Which means this is going to be a 2-sided experience. Medli's going to have to do one side and Link is going to have to do the other. Hello? Are you serious that it's like skipping where the chest is specifically? There we go. I think she does get floating birds. That's really funny, Poison Darthrog. That is extremely funny. I think she does get floating birds around her head when she gets dizzy. I don't know if she speaks their language or not. But we've seen her get them. Link, stop being so dramatic, please. Thank you. He's so dramatic. So dramatic. Okay. I gotcha. Alright. Oh boy. This is gonna be a lot of running around as Link and then running around as Medli, isn't it? Oh, right. So first of all... Excuse you. Very nice. No. I do think I actually want her doing this part. Maybe that'll work? Okay. It appears to maybe be considering to be working, which is great. Perfect. We just need a whole bunch of mirrors, chat. That's what's going on. You're so vain. Oh, that's interesting. She automatically put away her instrument when the light disappeared. I didn't realize that she, like, did things of her own volition. So at some point we're gonna have to make sure that we get the chest on the other side, but that's gonna take us a while. Alright. We're getting towards maybe being able to. Interesting. Okay. I can do this one now. The mirror Lady Kiwi Wow is fantastic. Okay, I should be able to get a couple of things. Oh, good. Got the chest. Got the massive elephant statue. It's pretty spectacular. Hello? Please stand up. Oh, lovely. A whole joy pendant. I definitely needed those. Now, what's interesting is I need that wall, but I do need to double reflect it. Okay. This is fine. That guy is not moving. This guy we can move now, though. Mirror, mirror on my shield, who's the fairest in the field? Well, given that we're in a dungeon, definitely not us at this time. Certainly begs the question. I'm just surrounded by light. I can't see anything. Oh, my Lanta. Controlling her when she's flying is terrible. Alright, I got this. I understand how this room is supposed to go. Wait, excuse you? What are these things? Lots of money. Delightful. Alright. So now there's so much light. I probably need to do this side because of the shape of my shield. Which means I'll set Medli up first. Lovely. Very time consuming, but we did get 2 chests. Yeah, I was about to say, but I am missing 1 entrance on this side. Fascinating. So there's a chest in here, and then there's also a chest through that main room. And I bet the other chest... Oh, lovely. Yeah. And I bet the other chest is the boss key. She is at the door where we came in. So, there are going to be redeads in those. And I'm going to have to fight them. And I hate fighting redeads. And so a thing that Medli can do for me is she can, like, sort of freeze them in place. But I can't hurt them if she does. Just want to see what I can learn. Oh. Oh, I see. These are not redeads. Very fun. Huh. Probably should have considered fighting these guys one at a time. Please hit each other. A whole bunch. That would be so funny. Nobody is close enough to be hurt by that. Well. Only one of them went down. Ow! Yeah, I'm fine. Ouch. I'd be more fine if this would actually let me do something, anything. Be good. Delightful. Got one of them. Very nice. Okay, we got there. Oh, woof. That is one dead internet. Well, sorry about that, Plum. I will see you when I see you. That's very awkward. I don't see how light helped with any of that.
Angry Angel _03 raided my stream with 7 views.
Welcome in, Angel! Angry Angel Raid! Welcome in, Angel. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, Moogle. It's me. It is so lovely to see y'all. I'm gonna give a shout out to Angry Angel because, you know, we all... Sorry, date everything? Angel, explain this to me, please. Is this a dating sim where you can date everything, including like a potted plant or a chair? Because I really need to know what this is now, conceptually. Anyway, if y'all have never checked out Angel's stream, please do that. Yes! It's so funny. Oh, that sounds amazing and delightful. Thank you, Angel, for having those videos on both on your Twitch vlogs and also on your YouTube. I have to look at this. Like, what a game that actually... So the best games are always ones that it's like, yep, exactly as advertised. And if this is exactly as advertised, I imagine this is going to be hilarious. Has anyone other than me ever seen that ProZD short where he's playing like a girl in the middle of a harem anime, but all of the harem are like furniture? And so it's like chair kun and table kun and lamp kun and the twins are, and it's hilarious. And that is the first thing that I thought of when I saw the game title of Date Everything. And now I'm dying of laughter on the inside. I'm very excited. Angry Angel Raid sounds like an awesome story. It does. Biblically accurate Angry Angel Raid. Not usually a dating sim person, but this game is amazing. First of all, it sounds amazing. Second of all, I am also not a dating sim person, and this is the first dating sim I have ever heard. Sorry, this is the third dating sim I have ever heard of in my life where I was like, hold on, I might play that. And I think the first one was Pigeons, and I was like, okay, because it seems like the least like a dating sim that could ever exist. But this sounds incredible, and so I am definitely going to check it out, and frankly at this point everyone else should too. But welcome in. It's so lovely to see you, Angel, and thank you for stopping by with your community. I am Lady QEW. If you have not met me before, I really like Nintendo content. One might call me a fan, and so we play a lot of that over here, and mostly for the last couple of years we've basically played Zelda. I'm playing through my whole collection. I'm trying to 100% it. I'm doing my best. Mixed reviews. We percented Ocarina of Time, and so I forgive myself for not getting one of the heart pieces in Majora's Mask, because I feel that balances out, and so my average is still 100%. But anyway, we're at Windwaker now, and Windwaker has its own... It's great. This is my favorite 3D Zelda game, but it's not for good reasons. What I'm describing sounds like Pee-wee's Playhouse was turned into a harem anime. Yes. All I'm saying is I laugh really hard at that short every time it comes up. Poison Death Frag, I think you're getting the hang of the concept of Date Everything. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you very much for stopping by. Okay, well, we're gonna take her with us, even though I don't think we need her to pick up the boss key. We're gonna bring her anyways. So I just solved a really tricky puzzle, and then I had to beat up a bunch of skelly boys. Uh-oh! That's not what I wanted. I mean, I'm fine with it, but girl, don't get in the way. Ooh. Definitely need to deal with him before the bubble gets me! I didn't. I did not successfully deal with him before the bubble got me. Ow. Bubble's having a great day. Ow! I didn't press A fast enough. Uh-oh. So that's what makes this room so tricky. Which is spectacular. I love the added challenge of whatever the heck this is. Ow! I really need to deal with these bubbles, but I equally need my ability to use weapons. There we go. I've never had this much trouble with one of these guys before, because normally I can just fight them. So that is literally the most health I have ever lost to a Dark Knot in this playthrough of this game. But it's okay, because we still got there. I love how she's just like chilling there as though nothing ever happened. Huh. Easily the hardest Dark Knot fight that I've had so far, and that's mostly because of my limited understanding of how to deal with the little blue blaze. But it gives us the spectacular and fabulous opportunity to do my favorite thing in this game again. Okay. Which is to check out this sword. That's definitely very proportional to Link. He is exactly the size of the handle. Ugh. Look at his micro expressions. Aren't they delightful? So delightful. Look at his back curve. Spectacular. And now, let's not forget the best part. Yeah, yeet. I could have gone even further. I love it. Okay, well, I didn't need to bring her this time. If you wanted a break from Zelda games, you would certainly watch me play a dating sim. It's true. So that's a big reason why I don't know, I just don't always vibe with that element of dating sims, and so it's hard to be like, hey, dating sim, but definitely PG. Okay, so I've cleared out everything. Thank you for the lurk. I love you. How am I supposed to... Actually, this is fair. I do understand how I'm supposed to get her back up, now that I've had 2 seconds to think about it. I don't actually know. So I remember this boss, but I don't remember how to fight him. That's the tricky thing. Is I know that I need to hit him with light, but that I don't remember what the best thing to do after that is. Date everything. One of the voice actors did a video of him playing the game and dating himself. That's so good. That's so funny. I'm very proud of him for understanding the internet. Okay. No, she doesn't see birds, she sees stars. That's way less funny. Am I supposed to bring her with me into the boss room? Okay. Alright. So let's get Medli. Why do stars sound like birds? Poison Darthfog, thank you for redeeming Ask Me Anything. I would suggest it's because the stars are attempting to speak Medli's language, and so since you had inquired already earlier whether or not she understood them, I think that this is a very clear indication that she does understand them, even though they are stars, not birds. Rant. Okay. I don't know if Medli's gonna make this with me. I can make this with a leaf. Delightful. I already have fairies in a bottle, so I don't need those. I have full health, full magic. Great, I have 0 hints. So, what a terrifying door. I don't love it. Oh, you did! You redeemed Rant. Sorry, I wasn't looking properly, and so I thought that was an Ask Me Anything. Yeah, you did redeem a rant about why do stars sound like birds. Okay, in that case, I take back everything that I ever said. It's because of poor game design, because this has to be a rant. They missed a spectacular opportunity here. I was so sure, like, what is that? That's the Mandela effect or something like that? When you said, does she see stars or does she see birds? Genuinely, my brain was like, oh, of course she sees birds. I had overwritten completely the fact that it was stars because birds was obviously the better choice. They had a low-hanging fruit of a meme right there that when she, a bird, bops her head, she could have seen birds. Or alternatively, they could have gone with the rug pulling meme. Because she was descended from the Zora, and that is official lore, when she hits a wall, she could have seen fish dancing around her head and chirping, and either one of those would have been hilarious. And the star I submit to you, chat, is generic, and therefore much less funny than pretty much any other option. And now I'm mad at Nintendo. Go figure. How did that happen? I was sitting here just going, well, at least the stars chirp. Nuh-uh. We need to not be satisfied with mediocrity. We need to demand our due. And we need to tell Nintendo to check the internet every once in a while. Because, like, they could get some really funny ideas. Why was that not an upgrade for HD? This is the thing. They remade this entire game to make it better. And then they didn't put birds. So silly. I don't even know what to tell you. Terrible. So now we're gonna fight my least favorite boss in the game. I mean, maybe all the bosses are my least favorite boss. It's a little hard to tell because I don't play Zelda for the boss fights. I play it for the adventure. For, like, the puzzles, the navigation, like, I don't know, the rest of the gameplay, but definitely not the boss fights. That's not my jam. So we're gonna go into this room, and chat, I have remembered. Because initially I was like, I have no recollection whatsoever of this. But then we fought that first ghost. And I immediately remembered what the boss for this was. And I think it was actually, you know, my personal trauma that buried it. You wanted someone to vocalize your confused upsetness. You're welcome, Poison Darth Frog. Thank you again for redeeming Rant. Sorry that I misread what had appeared on my screen. My bad. So, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna see a giant ghost. Very, very large boy. Basically a big Poe. And we're gonna have to use light the same way we do for everything else. We're gonna have to, like, get the light on him for a period of time. So that in and of itself is the reason that this is my least favorite boss, because I don't know if you've been watching me play this dungeon. I'm not great at the controls that they chose for, like, controlling where the light goes. I get it because it is a reflection. But I always go up when I mean down, and I always go down when I mean up. And then left and right aren't actually inverted. And sometimes there's angles, because Link's shield is on his right hand. And so certain angles don't work. Anyway, it's very frustrating for me to control. There are absolutely people who would not have any trouble with this. It's definitely a me thing, where, like, I struggle with this kind of thing. But it is me playing this game. And so, you know, we're here. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this guy lit up. And then, I don't 100% remember what I'm supposed to do, but somehow after I light him up, I'm gonna damage him. Don't remember how. Basically, he's gonna blow up into a bunch of the little Poes. And then I have to go kill as many of them as I can. And this isn't one of those 3 cycle things where like you have to do it 3 times. This is I have to do it as many times as needed until I've killed all the little Poes that are like running around after I like blow up the big one. And sometimes that can take a while. So we're gonna be in this for a bit. And I don't even think that there are items that can help me. Like the grappling hook, arrows, wind, bombs, boomerang. Like, I don't think there are items that can help me. I think this is just a brute force. I gotta whack him with my sword, which is awkward because I only have so much health. And I'm pretty sure the other thing I remember is not only was it really frustrating to try to get this dude in the light, but also whatever his attacks are really suck. And that's kind of what I remember. So, prepare to watch me get creamed. Anyway, we'll leave Medli behind. Boing. Yep, there's all the little guys. Oh, that's it. I have to throw him into the wall. This is a Bowser fight. It's not actually. But there are spikes on the walls. And so I think I have to throw him into the pillars. Probably. Which makes sense. Because this is the dungeon for being able to pick up heavy things. Aha! Okay. I see where we're at. Come on. Got him. Pick up. Okay. So that was... Oh, come on. Just let me hit some of you. Any of you. Literally any of you. That was not enough. Awful. Okay. Not my favorite. Oh, come on. Got him. So problem number 1. Okay, good. He does just roll. Wait, what? So there's a maximum number you can destroy. Oh, I did the first round inefficiently then. Awful. Wait, what? My light, it's gone. So the good news is, come on. Yeah, okay. I think that got an auto return, and so I think that that was more efficient. Here's my light. Oh! I am on fire. Not, no, thank you. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. I need the light to actually be where I am, even once. See? It keeps moving! And I can't move as fast as it can. Ugh. Whatever. Whatever, my dude. Ugh, it moved. This is the worst. Yeah, please keep doing a fire attack. Okay. 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 We're gonna get another try, I think. Great aim. Fabulous job, Link. Come back here.
still 2 of them left.
I'm practically beaming. This fight gives me a lot of time to reflect. Poison dart frog. Oh dear. The light moved again. Where are the light spots actually? Okay. This one's here now. Did I get him? That better have worked. Let's shed some light on the subject. This will brighten his day. You had some really good puns there, Poison Dart Frog. I'm glad I talked through what I thought the fight was first, because the first 3 times I hit him were a lot easier as a result, but each time I hit him, like when I got him down, okay, so this did have a structure of 3, and I think I was just really bad. He should quit while he's ahead. Brilliant. This fight did have a structure of 3, and I think the first time I played it, maybe I was just really bad, and so I like remember that more. Why is there no... Oh, there it is. Goodness me. I was like, you owe me a heart container, game. Thank you. Didn't really use any resources, so kind of doing fine, I think, at this point. So technically, if you can kill enough of the little ghosts, you do only need to get him 3 times, but each time you get him, one of the lights disappears. And so you have 3 lights that don't move to work with for the first round, and then you have 2 lights that maybe move, I'm not sure, for the second round, but like 2 lights is still enough. And then you only have 1 light, and it moves a lot for the 3rd round. And so y'all saw that. If the light appeared on the other side of the room from where I was, it disappeared before I could get there. And so, like, I had to know where the light was, and I was like, I don't know where it was. So that was tricky, but we got there. And apparently we're leaving Medli behind. Oh, nope. Nope, Medli's joining us. I love that song. I love all the songs in this. You're right, she doesn't need to harp on about it. Thanks for returning some sparkle to my blade. Oh. Are we turning it into a Gundam? The power to repel evil is not yet fully awakened. I can't tell who's talking. Let's assume Medli. To complete the awakening of the Master Sword, you must go to the Wind Temple for one more prayer. Now, Lady QW, step into the light behind you. Return to the surface. Your next duty is to find the Sage of the Wind Temple. I will remain here and continue to pray. You must hurry. My sword does have bat wings now, you're right. And Lady QW, about Prince Kamali, please watch over him for me. Okay, thank you. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye. Great. Hello, Pseudorudo. Lovely to see you. Welcome in. How are you doing? I just beat a whole temple. It was great. Except for all of the terror that I experienced when it wasn't great. But that's fine. That's the closest. Thank you for redeeming Ask Me Anything, Poison Darth Frog. Actual question, and you may have just missed the in-game explanation. Why is she a bird if she's descended from Zoras? That is a great question. So the in-game, thus far, has not actually technically explained that. It did explain that she was a descendant of the Zoras. That's why the sage was a Zora, and she was a bird. The sage was like, you're looking for my descendant. From what I understand, the game basically was going it's not really a joke, that's not what I mean, but like what happens to a fish society, get out, thank you, what happens to a fish society when like everything is water, what's the most interesting thing they could turn into, and that is how we wound up with bird, because sort of the opposite of fish, but it hasn't been explained in game so far. It's just been confirmed that Medli is a direct descendant of Azora. Just working on some art stuff. Art stuff is fun. I am a little tired. I definitely am feeling like I'm working too much, and we'll have to see if I can do something about that. But it will definitely help me to eat a weird jelly bean. Pseudorudo, do I have to ask, or are you going to feed me a Starburst jelly bean? Chat, if you are interested, I have some weird jelly beans. They're lovely, and you can feed them to me. I'm making an assumption. And you can tell me if I'm wrong, and I'm okay with that. I feel like I could come up with a better lore explanation than even what I have. Oh, I know what to do. Look at these, chat. So the Starburst jelly beans are really interesting. I'm very glad that Pseudorudo recommended them. Cash on delivery, 10 rupees, sure. Because they are quite delicious. They're very, very flavorful. They're also all red. So you got like cherry, strawberry, and watermelon or something as your flavors. Huh. Wow. Paid 10 rupees, got 20. That's nice. Ugh. This is so good. Pretty sure that's where I'm going next. Yum. 5-point reef. So, I'm fairly certain that this is one of those things that, like, because everything got covered in water, and because it's been, like, thousands of years since we even had access to Hyrule, I think it's supposed to be an evolutionary thing. Not that she's multi-species, but that, like, genuinely, she is what the Zora became when they were forced to start adapting. What am I supposed to do when I get there? The Zora, as we know them, are more of freshwater society. Fair enough. That's definitely a possibility. Well, obviously, the first thing... It just flew. Amazing. This is my second. Got it. Personally, I definitely preferred the bomb that went flying. I mean, none of these things really matter. Okay, I will take the magic. Fair enough. So we are going to have to come back here, but first we're going to get our little hint. Why would fish adapt to a water-filled world by becoming birds, though? That is the question. It's a very valid question, and that's why I think it's less about this makes sense and more about the but what if. Like, I think that switching the Zora from fish to birds was a little bit Nintendo saying, well, what if? And also a little bit them trying to, like, bury the lead so that you don't immediately think of Medli when you meet a Zora Sage. Because you're trained to think of them as opposites. So I do think part of it was burying the lead. How diverse Zora evolution seems to be throughout the timeline. Meanwhile, Gorons look roughly the same every time we see them. Correct. It's very interesting. I genuinely don't expect Nintendo to have given a lot of thought to some of these things. This is lovely. So, see how there's a beautiful cello? I definitely need my Korok friend. Up, down, right, left. I'm gonna learn a song though. Oh, I hate it. That's an inversion of what I was expecting. And so my brain didn't immediately love it. That's okay. Oh, hey! So this is the other evolutionary aspect, because what we had was a Zora, and then it turned into Medli, who's a bird. This, I think, I mean, a little bit looks like the Masked Salesman. Hello, Mexico! A little bit looks like the Masked Salesman, but mostly looks like in Ocarina of Time, in the forest where we are, like the little village where we grew up, where we weren't like the other forest people. So I think he's the same race as Saria, and they're the ancestors of Koroks. Therefore, this is the lore. It's the Vulpine expression. That is correct. It's the slightly sneaky look, and I think the eyebrows that really send me thinking of the Masked Salesman, which is, you know, totally fair. Mexico, thank you very much for redeeming Eat a Weird Jelly Bean. Do you have a preference between Starburst Jelly Bean, Skittles Jelly Beans, or Nerd Jelly Beans? Nerd Jelly Beans. Also, Mexico, thank you for redeeming Kaboom! And also thank you for redeeming Sploosh, otherwise known as Hydrate, for 69 channel points. Nice. You don't get to use Vulpine often. Nice. And I will take that nerd, please. Pseudo-Rudo, I want to hear your theory, because I am very curious. I don't have theories yet. My nerd jelly beans. I really like the nerd ones. They're super weird, but I really like them. Even in Echoes of Wisdom, you see at least 2 different evolutions of Zoras, but Gorons are pretty much the same in every game. It's true. It is true. So these are nerd jelly beans, chat. I wonder if we can get the texture. Yeah. They've got like the texture of a nerd. They're very crunchy. I don't know if y'all could hear that. And they really have the flavor. I'm so impressed. Still don't know if y'all could hear that. Now that I can hear the song with context, I'm gonna like it. But without the context, when I'm just having to hit 6 notes, We're gonna snack first, though. So good. Also a little sour, which is interesting. Koroks are their true form, even in Ocarina of Time, but they took on a humanoid form to raise Ocarina of Time Link when his mother died in the Lost Woods. That is a really interesting theory. That is a really interesting theory because it feels like it lends some dimensionality to the characters of both Saria and that dude, like Milo or whatever his name is, who just yells at you for not having the right weapons and doesn't let you go anywhere. Where she's obviously like, oh, I love this, and he's like,
I have to be in this form because of you.
And I love that. Mexico, yep. So, I did play A Link to the Past. LTTP plus Four Swords. Super out of my wheelhouse, if that is actually like a combo of some description. And Four Swords is very, it feels like a high bar to clear, especially if I'm trying to 100%. So I have to do some research because I've never actually played that game before. And I don't know what's accessible if you're playing it like just as you know? Mido, not Milo. I was close. I was off by one letter. What I like about your theory, Pseudorudo, is that you have one. Because I do think Poison Darth Frog's question really sheds light on the fact that, like, Nintendo did not think through the steps of these evolutionary processes. Fair. I just would still have to play Four Swords, though. So I've never played that one before. And I have never owned it before, and so access on NSO is the first time I've gotten access to it. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to do it, but that does mean I kind of want to know what I'm getting into, and I want to make sure that I can beat it properly. I still owe you a dehydrate and a hydrate. I think I'm going to hydrate first, because those jelly beans were sour. Delicious. And then we got a new one, chat. You excited? I'm always excited for snacks. One of my lovely coworkers, whom I adore, brought me some goldfish. Specifically the cheese trio of goldfish, which is interesting because they do actually taste different. Blows my mind a little bit. I have to argue to get this bag open, but we're getting there. I don't know how visible that's going to be. Yeah, there's different colors for the different types of cheese. Very yummy. Your favorite flavor? Oh my gosh. That's such a good emote. They're just a really yummy snack, guys. She knows that I love goldfish, and I also almost never buy goldfish. Look at this smiling little guy. How nice. Delicious. Are you the new hero? I am Fatal of the Kokiri tribe. That was it. I know I appear to you as a child, but the eyes can oft deceive. I am a most esteemed sage. I had been praying here so that the power to repel evil would continue to be contained within the blade of the Master Sword. But I was attacked by the evil Ganondorf, and this is what happened to me. You wish to return the power to your blade, don't you? You feel like even the cheddar goldfish and the goldfish trio taste different from the cheddar goldfish in a just cheddar bag. That's fascinating. And now I need to get a just cheddar bag and test this. And then I need to blind test this. And then I need to make Kim Menzel test this, both knowing and blind. And then I need to send some to you because this is a science experiment now. In that case, look for the one who has the same instrument that I hold and teach him the song you just played. Once you do, I'm certain the holder of the instrument will feel the blood of the sages awaken within his veins. Huh, the king used to conduct for them, that's fun. Please tell the king that I will still play, even in the next world. Voip. Dude's gone. That's okay. Yes. Yes, you did. You piqued my curiosity. Hello? We need to flee. There's literally a bomb coming at us right now, and we're just... Yep! Look at it right there! Just right there in the air. I love it. I love how pulling out the Windwaker can just let you dodge anything you don't want to deal with. Very nice. Got there eventually. That's a great question. I've never actually asked Kim Menzel if he likes goldfish or not. I've never offered him one. He already thinks I have super weird taste in snacks, so this can't be all that different, right? I hear him. I hear him playing. He's definitely over there somewhere. I wonder if the Deku Tree goldfish are a solid snack choice. He thinks I have weird taste because I like sour cream and onion and flavors like that. But I think he has weird taste because he likes spicy food. And so maybe goldfish would be a compromise. Oh, can you leave it up there so I can just jump? Oh! I can learn things! I can learn things?! Oh. He was supposed to tell me, about the dudes who had trees. That's fine. Hollow is researching potions. Makar is here somewhere, but I do not know where. Outside, perhaps. Yes, I can hear his music when I am near him. This is fascinating. I didn't realize. I mean, I already know he's the king. He's already told me. Okay, well... I cannot make that jump. Oh well. We'll do this the long way. Okay. That is very unfortunate, Poisoned Earthfrog. That's a good setup. So I need to get to that outside, I believe. Probably, right? Huh. I'm very tall. Maybe I actually want to try going that way. That's gonna be tricky. On that note, some other top-tier cheesy cracker-type snacks, better cheddars, and the sharp white cheddar Cheez-It grooves. I have never had the sharp white cheddar Cheez-Its. That's really interesting. I wonder if there are any at the grocery stores near me. What a fun way to talk about a snack. I haven't had better cheddars in years, but I think about them every once in a while. That's amazing. That is fascinating. Oh, come on. I think I'm gonna have to... Whew! That was difficult. Who are you? What am I looking at here? I'm sorry. Nope. Excuse me for a moment, chat, where I ignore the plot. I'm like kind of facing the right way. What on earth? There's a ladder? Figurines? And you need a membership? I did just fly down here. He's asking me if I can hit a switch. Oh. Oh, I see it. Well, technically, that might be possible with the boomerang. It also might be possible with the seagull. Everything I'm about to do is a terrible idea. There we go. Stay away from any Cheez-Its with holes in the middle. That's good to know. The texture and salt ratio is just perfect. Okay. Oh, goodness me. Ah! Thank you. I hate seagulls so much. Good news is, this is open now. Wow. And he didn't tell me not to come in. Oh no. I have discovered an area. Uh-oh. Everything I'm about to do is a terrible idea. Lady QEW for President 2025. Yeah. That was a terrible idea, and I will tell you right now, it is because, this feels like a side quest that I didn't know about. Where's my boat? Oh. That's oops. I didn't realize that was rock. I thought that was water. Okay, so the good news is I don't have to do this. Oh. No, wait, never mind. I know where the dude is. I don't have to go up for him. I see it. I see it, I see it, I see it. Chat, did you see it too? Did you spot it? Do you see it now? It's back on the screen again. There's music coming from in there. I don't know what to do. So it is still rejecting me. He's definitely there. Do I have to ride? Nope. Not that. Especially not with this kind of... This is weird. I don't understand why I'm not just like... Ah. That's why. I see. Because this is the grappling hook island. Gotcha. You're not allowed to swim in. You're not allowed to fly in. You have to grappling hook. Hi! Oh! That was not a bad impression.
Lady QEW, I haven't seen you in quite some time, have I? I'm surprised you were able to find me here. You're wondering why I'm all the way down here? I'm practicing a new song for next year's ceremony, and I need privacy. It isn't any fun if everyone knows in advance what song I'll play. What? You can hear my song outside? Really? I thought the sound of the waterfall would drown it out. Perhaps I should play a little more softly when I practice from now on.
That was adorable.
Why, is that a conductor's baton? Lady QEW, are you a maestro? That's incredible. Are you going to conduct for me? What kind of song is it? I can't wait to hear it. Please conduct. I love the premise of music in this game.
Because the premise of music here is that he has never heard the song before. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know what kind of song it is. He doesn't know the genre. And all I need to do is conduct, and he's just going to pick it up.
Does it go something like this?
Fascinating. That was actually very Celtic, which was lovely. I was at a Celtic music festival last weekend. Delightful. Delightful place to be. Very wonderful music. Quite similar to this.
That secret song that you've conducted has awakened me. I know myself now. I am the sage of the Wind Temple.
Sorry about your practice. You probably won't be here next year.
Please take me with you.
Ugh. There we go. So we've solidly abandoned the gallery that I found, but we are going to have to go back to it and figure out what on earth we're doing. Ooh. Oop. Nope. Other side. Actually. Like that? Yeah. Goodness me, I didn't deserve that. But I saw it, and I needed to check. It's gonna be money. Thanks for the money, Ocean. Lady QEW, as was the case with Medli, I have no doubt that Makar, too, has some special role to play in these events. Discovering that role is your duty. I am certain that by cooperating, the two of you can overcome the dangers and pitfalls of this temple. Oh my gosh. I love the way he walks and the way he sounds. Oh, he goes so fast when I'm running ahead of him. Oh, you're perfect. Oh, my best friend. I do, in fact, love this little boy. I don't know how he got this song from what I played for him, but, you know, good for you, dude. Hold hands and jump into the abyss. Hmm. For a wind temple, this looks very earthy. What do you do when I throw you? He can fly! Oh, perfect. So he's very similar to Medli. He can fly. Except, he's so cute. Oh, look at his wiggly little legs! Oh, Chad! Chad, look at his wiggly little legs! Oh, my goodness! I love him! Oh, he's perfect! He wiggles! He wiggles! Look at that wiggle! Okay. New thing to love about this game. Makar. Everything about Makar. Yes. I'm getting a head massage from his little tootsies. You are definitely right, Poisoned Earth Frog. Okay, well. Absolutely the thing that I am supposed to do here is this. Not heavy enough? Am I supposed to bring you with me? That doesn't make sense. But this is an iron boots thing. Oh! It's a spring. Got it. So that's how I get up. I thought it was a switch. And then there's also those things. Okay, so here is my question. What can Makar do? So he can fly. That's good. Uh-oh. That is not what I wanted to see. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. No, thank you. Sorry, I have a life to save. Leave my buddy alone. Good. Whoop. Oh, another one of these guys. Okay. This is very interesting. Not what I was expecting to happen. So chat, what I was doing was I was just seeing what those little seed pods were all about. Just wanted to know if Makar could plant something in them. Answer, yes. Other answer, don't go anywhere unsupervised in this temple, please. Do we have a pod? We understand where we're trying to go. We just need our little boy's help. And I did not want to take the risk that he was just gonna die if he got hit with a fireball. Yeah. There we go. Oh, fun. I grew some trees and it gave me a present. Oh, I love how he walks. Look at him go. Oh, everything about this is spectacular. Okay. We're gonna go here, I think. And then we're gonna go back to be Link. Okay, money. Got it. So, room 1, just a room of premise. Let's say iron boots go here and bombs go there, maybe.
Actually, iron boots go there. That goes there. I don't know. Oh. So I feel like I'm supposed to turn something off to make the fan go away, and that's what I thought I was interacting with. But now I realize Buddy can fly, which means the reason the Skelly Boy was there was actually a trap. Because Makar should be able to go to the other side of the fan and then fly up. And the hope would be that there's a switch or something? Yep. Oh, my little boy. Hello? This is very difficult to aim because I cannot see where his little tootsies are. And so now if I go back to Link, I can do this. See, Link at least has like a visual for where his foot is. Yay, head massage. I love. Link at least has like a thing going on for where his feet are. I'm kind of afraid to go into this room because the stream is going to be ending soon and I don't want to like lose Makar and not be able to catch up to him. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave you in this room. Then I'm gonna go see what this room is about. Those guys are usually... Come on! Thank you. There we go. Lovely. Interesting. Well. Fascinating. I wonder if there's something up there. I guess I won't know. So chat, this looks like it's going to be a puzzly sort of dungeon. I really feel like there's got to be something on the roof of this one. But I don't... Yep. Yep, there's definitely something on the roof here. But that might count as the second floor. And so I might not be able to access it from here. This is puzzly, chat. And I don't want to get too far into it before ending stream. So, I do think I need Makar because I need him to plant trees on the far side, and I also probably need him to like hold down a switch or something. And so I am gonna have to bring him into this room. But I'm worried that when I actually leave the game, it's going to reset Link at the very beginning of the dungeon, and it's going to leave Makar here. And it will reset everything, and so I won't have any way to, like, hit the switch, because companions can't open doors. And so that would require my exiting and re-entering the dungeon, and that just seems like a mess. And the reason I'm suspicious of that is when I turned on my game today, since I had to do a save and quit in the middle of a dungeon after getting dropped by a floor master in who knows where, in some room. It did reset me to the beginning of the dungeon, and it didn't move Medli. She was still waiting for me in the Floor Master Maze room, and I had to, like, go get her. And so you can go get her in that dungeon, because what it hadn't reset was, like, you know how sometimes you have to beat up all the enemies, or you have to do some, like, little mini puzzle to, like, open a door or whatever? It hadn't reset any of those puzzles, but it had reset all the enemies, and so I don't know if that wind switch in the last room is one of those, like, it will always stay down or not. And I'm nervous about that, because usually I'm not the type to leave a Zelda game in the middle of a dungeon, but unfortunately, I do need to sleep at some point, and I don't think I can just spend the next 2 hours doing this dungeon. So that's fine, right? That's totally fine. Whew. Okay. This feels not bad. I did finish the Earth Temple. And I made it to the Wind Temple. Again, currently, I'm not remembering this boss. I'm sure I will remember this boss at some point, but right now, not remembering. Except for the fact that I feel like I have a visceral reaction to the idea of Makar getting hit by fire. Yes, poisoned Arthrog, obviously. So clearly, as long as I have my goldfish crackers, I'll be fine. I don't need my wonderful companion. But I do love him. Makar is pretty incredible. And I feel like I'm going to find this dungeon tricky, but I also think I'm going to really like it. So chat, I stream Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern time, same place, just next week. Should be another stream. Hopefully I'll be able to make my way through pretty much this whole dungeon in one go. I still have to collect a bunch of pieces of the Triforce afterwards, and so I do still have a chunk of story game, and then I also have a chunk of optional game, because as y'all can see, I need 6 more hearts, and this is the last dungeon. And so I need a lot of heart pieces. And I also have a lot of treasure maps that have not gone explored. And we've also discovered a figurine gallery, and I've been completely ignoring the pictograph side quest. So all of that in mind, we apparently have a lot of optional content to do on this still. For the optional content, I will be using a walkthrough, just letting y'all know now, because I don't find wandering around a game aimlessly particularly fun if it's not for the purpose of advancing story. Like, I don't mind poking around in a dungeon and, like, doing my best, but when it comes to the moon logic of what do I need to do to earn a treasure chart, I will be using a walkthrough. And so I am going to have to do some research, collect some things, figure out what stuff I've just been ignoring while I wander about and deal with my story. So hopefully, I guess hopefully y'all will be okay with that when we get to it. But as per usual, I'm going to be streaming on Wednesdays. I can let you guys know this now. I'll probably have a few times to repeat it, because I think it's 4 streams away. So September 10th, I believe that is a Wednesday, and I believe that I am not able to stream on that day, and so I will either move stream to a different day of the week, or I will more than likely just cancel it. So I'm going to be missing a September day. But it's still August, so we don't have to worry about that, because we do still have a normal stream next week, and everything is fine. And it's all fine, and everything is good. And I hope that you guys, well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me fuddle around and be scared of everything, because the previous dungeon was very spooky. And we're going to try to find somewhere to go. So I'm going to drop a raid message in chat. It was really lovely to have y'all here for a little bit. And so let's see who we can find. . to raid. So I'm seeing that Emmy is live. I don't know how many of y'all know Emmy, but I think she's lovely. I don't know her. I just like enjoy watching her sometimes. So we're gonna raid Emmy, who is playing Stardew Valley, and we're just gonna go say hi. And then I'm probably gonna flee. But that's where we'll head over, and so if you want to watch a chill streamer play some Stardew, feel free to join. But even if you don't, same time next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. On Wednesday, I will be doing more Windwaker. Until then, or until I see you next, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and a wonderful weekend. And as always, keep it cute. Bye, SNK. Bye, Poison Darth Frog. Bye, everybody.